My name is Stephanie. I'm currently 17 years old and attend high school in Markham. To me, community is the act of working together. It's your family, friends, people at school, people in your neighborhood, and just around you in general. It's something that makes you feel safe and united with each other. It's a vital part of our lives that help us operate and react to daily tasks. The community I was part of in Markham, where I spent a significant portion of my childhood, has greatly influenced my life. Growing up, there was a lot of diversity around me. I met a lot of different kinds of people from various religions, races, ethnicities, and so forth. And it's really fascinating because you learn so much from these people and get to experience and hear and just kind of live through them how they grew up in their households. Learning about each other's family customs and the different foods that people eat at home reminds me of a time where I remember in kindergarten, our teachers would ask us what we had for dinner the night before. And it was really interesting to me to hear about the different foods that everyone was having at home, since by that point in my life, I only knew about the food that I had been eating from my own culture. This was a very important moment in my life, as it was the first time I had learned about something new that I was not actively being taught. It was a natural process of conversation with the people in my community about their cultures. Another thing that impacted me a lot growing up was in elementary school. Every year, my school would host something called the Multicultural Fair, which was essentially people showing their cultures to the students in the school. And many of the parents of the kids at my school would bring food from their cultures to share with everyone, as well as other cultural artifacts to showcase. And some parents would bring things like henna and would put them on kids' hands. And a big part of that fair was the performances. People of different cultures would do dances with songs that represented their backgrounds in cultural clothing, which showcases the individuality of each person and their culture, how it varies within each other. And this helped me learn so many new things because you don't get taught about different cultures at school. Like, yes, at certain months you get taught about different cultures, but nothing too in depth that showcases how people live their day to day life. So, this really helped me a lot because I didn't know about a lot of this before. And these kinds of events are what helped me gain an understanding of different religions and cultures around me that I couldn't acknowledge before due to my lack of knowledge on those subjects. The community in Markham where I grew up was very accepting and understanding of new things and was open to learning more and teaching the kids about things that aren't taught in school to educate them about topics that aren't discussed on a day to day basis. Gradually teaching more parents as well about these topics that they weren't aware of before. And continuing on, even as I had moved schools eventually, the school that I went to after hosted a night school where people could come in and learn a language that they wanted to, of course, but either their home language or a new language in a comfortable environment with other people learning the same thing. So you weren't at a disadvantage of not knowing enough because the other kids were ahead of you, but you were at an equal where everyone was at a beginning stage and was learning at the same time that you were. And I think this really showcases the kind of accepting environment that I had grown up in and has led me to become who I am today. And being in an environment and community that was so accepting of new things has really enabled me to be grateful that I have learned more about other cultures and was able to educate myself on these topics. I do believe that growing up in a well-diverse community helped me experience and learn these things that other kids may not have learned. And being around such accepting people opened up the community to more fun ways of exposing their cultures to kids and others around them. Building that sort of connection with the people around me has shaped me now, because I'm proud to say that I grew up in Markham, and I've also learned so much from everyone in my community. I'm well educated about different cultures, and I'm willing to learn more and understand the meanings behind cultural customs. Thank you.